Hi everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights 2. I'm Chill again. It wasn't that big a deal. Easily sortable. In the long run, not that big a deal. Actually, now I've completed one more challenge, I should probably head back to the keep. Sort some stuff out there. Just check I haven't missed anything. Nope. Right, let's keep an eye out for our miner. Don't actually like this, that there's two loading screens to get to the keep. I guess the second one isn't really a loading screen, but it's probably unnecessary. Excellent, construction is complete. Let's rebuild something else. Let's rebuild the other merchant shop. Buildings in the courtyard. Build the smithy. Now, we should have a new shop in the courtyard somewhere. Was this building open before? No, doesn't look like it. Well, that's good. Oh. There's no shopkeep in here. Guess I have to recruit a shopkeeper then. Maybe I should have a chat with Sand. Just trying to think if anyone else was asking to set up a shop. Deacon, maybe? Is Deacon worth going to see? Right, I can't see any miners here. I can go see about the blade golem as well, because we've got some golem parts. Sal might have a friend who's a merchant, maybe? Right, the miner still isn't here. Okay, we're looking for a dancer. I guess the best place to look for a dancer is the Moonstone Mask. I was going to put the nice Anishka portrait in as well.
There's a matter that requires your attention, Captain. There's a group of people here to see you.
It is a pleasure to meet you. You've made a bit of a name for yourself, and me and my band were hoping to impose upon you. You see, we want to follow in your footsteps and become adventurers. So we've pooled our resources to equip ourselves. And now all we need is a mission that will get us gold and riches.
Now it's not just about that, David. It's also about making the realms a safer place. Too much mischief afoot these days, if you ask me.
Right you are, Brother Maxwell. So, do you have any work for us?
I never sounded that way when I was starting off. And if I did...
I don't know. Kana, you would be better dealing with this, really. Do you have anything these adventurers can help us with?
Near Port Last, we've heard rumors that the Luskins are plotting something. If I had any spare men, I'd send them to investigate.
You hear that? Now that's an adventure. Let's take the high road then.
It's just a rumor. It could be nothing. Wait!
Make sure you have enough rations for the journey, and don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
I fear we've set those poor fools on a dangerous course.
Well, it's their choice, isn't it? I don't feel bad for that. Is my miner in here? No. What do you think, Catriona? From your humble beginnings to this, you must be pleased, Captain. I have received word from Captain Brelena in Neverwinter. They have captured Garrus's consort, Torrio Claven, and are holding her for treason. Brelena says that they were going to put her to death, but Sir Neville interceded and said that we should let you decide her fate. Torrio Claven has offered her full cooperation and access to everything that she knows in exchange for her life. If you decided to let her live, she will be transferred to Crossroads Keep to serve as an informant. What do you want to do? I'm not sure. What's your opinion, Kana? I think that Torrio Claven poses an acceptable risk compared to the benefit of the information she could provide. Okay, you're right. Torrio's information could prove useful. Bring her here. Very well. I shall send for Torrio to be brought to Crossroads Keep. Once here, I will watch her closely. How may I be of service, Captain? So, we're 1/10 to the way of whatever's going to happen. And we've got very high training, which is good. We clearly need better weapons and armour. What else can we do? Want to organise the men. Yeah, we do need more men. Have them recruit some more grey cloaks. More expenses is okay, we'll accept that. Let's deal with Catriona. She's helping recruit more troops. Well, she should continue to do that. Don't change her assignment. What's the status of Crossroads Keep? It's shaping up. We have a reasonable complement of retainers. But besides soldiers, there are a few people that visit or live here. We should patrol the roads. Well, that's fine. We probably should control the roads more. Yeah, it sounds like we need to patrol the roads. So let's leave our sergeant recruiting men. We'll have the men that I've got protecting this. No, I've done the wrong one. Whoops. Oh, it's done now. Have we got any special missions? The Crossroad has been a haven for bandits for over a dozen years now. The only farmers left are stubborn. I talked earlier today with a bandit we captured, who let us know that Old Man Morris has upset one of the small bandit groups. The farmers led by Old Man Morris don't really trust the keep yet. Helping them out could fully win them over. I know the Greycloaks aren't fully trained and outfitted, but field experience could be invaluable. Okay. Yeah, take care of this mission. We don't want bandits. If I can kill bandits, we will. Right, I think I've got some stuff for you, Golem.
Some way I can help? Why, I suppose you'd say I stick my hands in just about everything.
Okay, do I have to talk to you? Nope. Okay, we'll forget about that then. Where's Sand? I need to speak to Sand. I don't know where our miner is. I don't know where Sand is. Right, let's just go. Where's a minion? Did I have something to do? Something extra? I was going to see about getting a dancer and maybe a merchant. Hey, I found you a shop in Crossroads Keep with a roof. A shop? You would give Deacon a shop? If you give Deacon a little home with roof, Deacon would be so happy. Deacon would gladly run all day and night through pits of fire and death to get where he needs to go to have a little kobold hole. As long as no dragons there, Deacon done with dragons and their humour. No dragons. No dragons. Deacon is so excited. We'll gather his stuff, pack up in a bit, then go to Keep. Roof, Deacon gets a roof. But Deacon wants to tell kind, generous hero, Deacon may not keep all stuff, if any, when he go to Keep. You want to buy or sell anything to Deacon? Do it now. Deacon may not be able to carry all stuff to Keep, hard on back and feet. Oh yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get any of these. Because I don't know what classes I'll unlock, probably none. That might actually be quite good for our lead character. And it's got a perform bonus, which we'll need to complete that perform quest in Black Market. So this is a bow that has a perform bonus, so we'll buy that as well. I don't have any evil. Oh yeah, I must have sold that to you. Don't have anyone evil, so that's no good to me. Oh, you've got some crafting stuff. I would guess these cheap ones don't give anything particularly special. Yeah, none of that's all that good. Done. Done with you. Let's go see if I can get a dancer. Frame rate here is a lot better than it was as well. I understand there is quite a bit of damage. Regardless, we still mourn those who were killed. Hopefully between you and the 9, we can prevent any such future tragedies as what occurred here. The other girls and I, we wanted to thank you for being so brave. If not for you, that madman and his demons might have killed all of us. He wasn't after you, he just killed everyone who stood in his way. Still, all we did was run away. As soon as he burst through the door and killed Paul Devlin, we ran for any cover we could find. How stupid we must have looked, a bunch of perfumed ladies in finery, scrambling under tables like scared little girls. I just wanted to thank you. Nobody tries anything to stop that madman, or to save the girls upstairs. You're welcome. I'm sorry I couldn't save the others. Does my dancing please you? Yeah, it does, but why dance in a place like this? I want to go to Waterdeep to study at the conservatory. Some of the realm's best dancers were trained there, but it's a lot of coin. Too much, and so here I am. The Fowler pays well enough, and I save when I can. You could get paid more, but that's not an option. I'm sure with your talent, you'll get there someday. It doesn't look like I can recruit any of these. I can't go upstairs. Oh well, it was worth a try. Can't imagine I'd save anyone else. And their dancing careers have to leave. I'm just thinking, in order to use Perform skill, you might need to put 1 skill rank in it. If I remember next level, I'll put a skill in Perform. Although they might have moved on by then, I don't know. Have I triggered this one yet? Yeah, I must have done.
In ancient times, the Guardian was created to protect Ilefarn. If the time has come to dismantle our great instrument, you will be an agent of its destruction. Take this blessing of camaraderie. May its power strike down all who oppose you and your allies.
The third part of the ritual is complete. Our enemy's home is everywhere darkness lies. Know that though the King of Shadows may become legions, this ritual may still be used to drive him back.
You have received the Aurora Chain special ability, which causes the party's weapons to do additional positive energy damage. It can be accessed through the drop-down menu. So I've got 3 now? think I want to go up here first. Ah. Know that this may be an Ilefarn portal. The Ilefarn had many such portals, called song portals, that linked their vast empire together. They were unlocked by the singing of the Ilefarn people, rather than keys of metal or stone. So, do we have any performing things? Probably not. So I might need to find a loot or a hymn book or something like that to get through there. Maybe it's just the ritual that opens that up. This has been the longest combat of all time.
This shouldn't take long.
This is the one I've already done. Yeah, done that. Maybe this is where I find the miner? It's a long way from my keep, though.
The dust upon the floor stirs beneath your feet. What brings one of flesh and blood to this empire of spirits?
I'm looking for the statues of purification.
Has the Guardian returned, then? I heard the whispers, but I did not believe. His echoes are strong in this place, and the tides of spirits ebb and flow, signifying little.
Yeah, the Guardian, he's now better known as the King of Shadows, do you mean?
Perhaps I do. Ages pass and names change. I have existed longer as a spirit than as a breathing, blooded elf, and I know little of the world beyond my books. The Guardian was once a man, a hero of Ilefarn in days long gone. He saw more clearly than most. He saw the threats that might destroy all we had built, and he sacrificed everything that our empire might live. A creature of magic he became, and an extension of the very weave. Our enemies, the men of Netheril, feared to face him, so they turned their eyes to weaker prey. By the Guardian's sacrifice, Ilefarn was saved.
Go on.
We thought the weave eternal, an endless font of life from which the Guardian might draw. In this, we were wrong. The weave failed, and the Guardian faced a choice. Allow himself to die and leave Ilefarn undefended, or draw his life from another source. For the sake of his people, the Guardian turned to the weave's dark twin, and thus he became a creature of shadow.
Oh, what's the weave's dark twin?
The Shadow Weave, a source of magic that was forbidden to us as mages of Ilefarn. I knew little of it in life, and I know little more in death.
The shadow weave is the black undercurrent beneath the natural fabric of the weave, which can serve as a well from which mages and the supernatural draw strength. But such strength is only temporary. and its corruption is not.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your guardian, but he has to be stopped.
So our leaders also believed. They devised the ritual of purification that we might weaken the Guardian. The words are recorded upon 5 statues. One such statue is here. The statue lies within the stone communion tree, a blending of arboreal and terrestrial. It symbolized the union of Ilefarn's dwarven and elven peoples. Opening the tree requires similar unity. 3 elves and 3 dwarves of Ilefarn spaced equally around its trunk. Without these 6, the tree will remain closed to you.
Ah, that's going to be quite difficult. Do you have any ideas where I will find 3 elves and 3 dwarves of Ilefarn?
Spirits of Ilefarn dwell here. Elves and dwarves who were bound closely to the Guardian and the man he was in life. His memory hangs heavy on their souls. If you gather these spirits to you, then the tree shall open to reveal what it cradles within.
I'm just thinking that they might not want the Guardian destroyed, although equally they foresaw that the Guardian would have to be destroyed at some point. No, ignore I said that, because that's why they created the statues in the first place, isn't it? That said, I'm sure it's not going to be as easy as asking them. You said these spirits are bound to the Guardian, but you're not?
No, I am not like them. They are bound here against their wills, but I have chosen to guard these scrolls.
So I just need to gather the spirits then?
It is not so simple. Just as the Guardian has fallen into shadow, so have those who were tied to him. Their torment has spawned a legion of foul undead, manifestations of their pain and sorrow. Destroy these undead, and I believe their spirits would reappear, for a time at least.
So if I were to kill or destroy the undead, that would be enough?
Yes, but there is more. More that is my doing, I'm afraid. If you intend to bring spirits to the communion tree, you must undo the wards on the walls of these ruins, the ghost lights which keep the spirits at bay.
Ghost lights?
They are the wards designed to shelter and trap the spirits within these ruins so they cannot spread their taint beyond this place. To your eyes, the ghost lights glow with a blue light, but to the spirits of my people, the glow is like that of the sun, a searing light that they cannot approach. As long as the ghost lights burn, the spirits cannot reach the tree.
Okay, so destroy the ghost lights, destroy the undead, and then hopefully the spirits will help me around the tree. How do I extinguish them?
The touch of the living is enough. When they are touched by one that lives, they will go out. And once they are extinguished, the spirits may pass.
Oh, well that doesn't sound too difficult for me, being a living person. I understand how it works against the spirits, it's quite effective. I've got some other questions about this place.
My knowledge is yours.
What can you tell me of Ilefarn?
The memories of our empire are painful ones. Even to speak of it now is difficult. At times I wonder if perhaps my memories of Ilefarn are a dream. But always, the books here center my thoughts and remind me of the truth of what once was. I know not the name of the lands that surround us now, but once, long ago, it was a unified empire, lands that welcomed humans and dwarves within its borders.
And what happened?
Together, these people achieved a strength seldom seen in those times. But as all empires have a beginning, the end must come as well. Perhaps we erred in seeking to prevent that end. But it is difficult to simply let something one loves die without fighting to protect it.
Protect it from what?
We had enemies, as all empires do. The orc tribes of the north plagued our borders. But our greatest enemies were the humans of Netheril, who took the magics that we had shared with them and built an empire of their own. But their empire grew so swiftly and wild. The people of Ilefarn had grown slowly and carefully, like a garden, but the humans of Netheril had little patience for such things. As they tasted power, they hungered for more.
It sounds like you had some dangerous enemies.
We meant no harm in sharing our knowledge. We had assumed that it would be used as we used it, carefully, responsibly. The Netherese were like children, playing with the land and the skies as if they were toys for their amusement. The art is not meant for such things, and terrible are the consequences of abusing such power. But the fall of our empire came not from them. The darkness that came upon us had another source.
The Guardian?
Yes. When the Guardian turned to the Shadow Weave, our empire crumbled. Our trees withered, their lives drained to feed his. Our people simply waned. Dwarves set down their tools and stared numbly as their forges went cold. Elves lay down in their forests, motionless for days and weeks as the wild things grew and smothered them. A few of us fled to the outer reaches of Ilefarn, where the Guardian's shadow was still weak. There we plotted to end him.
How did you fight the Guardian?
3 times we tried to end him, and only on the 3rd attempt did we partially succeed.
3 times? What happened?
We turned first to the Silken Sisters, 6 spells words of tremendous power. Even the Netheril feared them, and we thought that they must prevail against the Guardian. Their fate was too terrible for words. Suffice to say that they failed.
In the 2nd attempt?
Then did the priest Ananias devise the ritual of purification by which we might weaken the Guardian. A great gathering of wizards and priests assembled to confront the Guardian. I was but a minor power in that host, but I remember those last hours well. We spoke the ritual, and it functioned as Ananias had hoped.
But that's what I'm gonna do. It didn't succeed?
No. We were not entirely united in purpose.
Shit. What about the 3rd attempt?
Regrettably, that victory is not recorded in these scrolls, nor was I a witness. At least one such witness still walks these halls, I believe. You might ask him if you can ease his torment for a time.
What was the Guardian like before his corruption?
Understand this. The Guardian was an embodiment of the Weave with a singular purpose. That purpose was to preserve Ilefarn and to destroy its enemies should they attack.
You make it sound like he was little more than a mindless construct.
No. A construct is inflexible. We required a Guardian that was pure of purpose, but able to reason and adapt and change. Unfortunately, the Guardian's flexibility became our doom. A simple construct powered by the weave would have died when the weave was disrupted. The Guardian was clever enough to find a new source of life. He turned to the Shadow Weave, and thus, he was corrupted.
You said that the weave failed. How could this be?
At the time, we did not know. Even now, I have only scraps of truth, gleaned from hapless visitors to this place in the early years of my undeath. As far as I know, the fault lies with the Netherese mage, Carsus. He tried to take control of the weave to become the new god of magic. This was madness, and he failed, of course. But in failing, he slew the goddess of magic. She was reborn moments later, but in that instant, all magic failed. That was the end for Netheril's floating cities, and it should have been the end for our Guardian as well.
But the Guardian survived by turning to the Shadow Weave.
Yes, and in so doing he doomed that which he sought to protect.
Oh, well that was interesting. I wonder if there's a god responsible for the Shadow Weave as well. It's pretty fucking ambitious, but if we could find the god responsible for the Shadow Weave, we might be able to kill him, and then the Shadow Weave would drop, and then the Guardian or the King of Shadows would have no choice but to resort to the real weave, which would make him good again. Problem solved. Thank you for watching.